couldn't speak in that very moment. I found the one, and my life had found this in peace. So as long as I live, I love you. Will let it hold you. You look so beautiful in white. And from now to my very last breath, this day I'll cherish. You look so beautiful in white tonight.
Sunflower comes from Greek helia sun and anthos flower. Sunflower got its name because the flowers turn toward the sun. And some kinds of sunflowers are grown for food, seeds, and oil. A sunflower head can produce up to 1,000 seeds. As a native plant of North America, no other plant has had such an impact and significance as the sunflower. Throughout the world, people still do eat the seeds and ground the kernels into flour. Some people used sunflower to treat their cough. The sunflower petals in Poland were used to make cloths and baskets. Today, people are using sunflower oil to treat constipation, lowering cholesterol, and applying the oil to heal wounds, psoriasis, and arthritis. Sunflower seeds have lots of calcium and 11 other important minerals. The largest sunflower head on record measured 32.5 inches across its widest point and was grown in Canada. The story of sunflower is indeed amazing. The wild sunflower is native to North America to become a cultivated crop. And it was the American Indian who first domesticated the plant into a single-headed plant with a variety of seed colors including black, white-eared, and black-white stripe. Evidence suggests that the plant was cultivated by American Indian in present-day Arizona and New Mexico about 3000 BC. Sunflower had many uses, like the seed was ground or pounded into the flour for bread and cakes. Other tribes mixed the meal with other vegetables such as beans, squash, or corn. The dried stalk was used as a building materials. The plants and seeds were widely used in ceremonies. The plant became widespread through till present day. Western Europe mainly as ornamental, but some medicinal use were developed. The Russian Orthodox Church increased its popularity by forbidding most oil foods from being consumed during Lent. By the late 19th century, Russian sunflower seed found its way into the U.S. The first commercial use of this sunflower crop in use was silage feed for poultry. In 1926, the Missouri Sunflower Growers Association participated in what is likely the first processing of sunflower seed into oil. Canada started the first official governed sunflower breeding program in 1930. By 1946, Canadian farmers built a small crushing plant. Acreage spread into Minnesota and North Dakota. This seed produced high yields and high oil content. Sunflower was hybridized in the middle 70s, providing additionally and oil enhancement as well as disease resistance. U.S. acreage escalated in the late 70s to over 5 million because of strong European demand for sunflower oil. During this time, animal fats such as beef tallow for cooking were negatively impacted by cholesterol concerns. But the Russian could no longer supply the growing demand, and European companies looked to the fledgling U.S. industry. Western Europe continues to be a large consumer of sunflower oil today, but it depends on its own production. The native North American sunflower plant has finally come back home after a very circuitous route. It is the Native Americans and Russians who completed the early plant genetics, and the North Americans Who put the finishing touches on it in the form of hybridization? Oil-type sunflower is a high oil content seed, the edible. Confection type is used as an in-shell snack or as seed switch are used as an ingredient in a variety of food products. Commercial sunflower hybrids share many of the characteristics of their wild relatives such as drought tolerance and a deep root system. Most of the North American region's sunflower production. Soils are prone to dry out and blow, but up until 2000 the vast majority of sunflower was produced in conventional system. That means a combination of fall and spring tillage, which was used mainly to reduce weed sand, prepare a suitable planting bed. Sunflowers symbolize love and admiration and have a deep love meaning. A person who has love with sincerity and purity, never forget, and truly loves till the end. In sunflower grower surveys in the early 1990s, coordinated by North Dakota State University's flower growers utilized between row cultivation on an average of 70% of the sunflower acres in North Dakota alone. There are a number of native pests that attack North American sunflower. Some of the major insect pests that threaten sunflowers' yield include stalk and head-feeding insects. Progress has been made in identifying isolines that are resistant or tolerant to these damaging insect pests, and more new developments are expected over the next several years. The classes of insecticides have also changed significantly. In 1992, most insecticides used by sunflower farmers were organofast and carbamate. Insecticide usage in sunflower has been refined during the last 15 years by using safer and newer chemistries of insecticides and by increasing farmers' knowledge on the proper use of insecticides. Sunflower is a rotation crop and it is not planted on the same field the following year. It rotates well with grass crops such as wheat, barley, corn, and milo. Sunflower can be rotated with soybeans, but there are some similar broadleaf diseases that can affect both crops. The sunflower root can reach depths of 6 feet and mine residual soil moisture and nutrients. An example is 2 years of wheat, followed by corn and then sunflower and then back to wheat. In this rotation, sunflower is likely able to tap unutilized nutrients that have leached to depths the other crops cannot reach. Sunflower does not respond to nitrogen and is the nutrient of greatest need for optimum plant growth and yield. The vast majority of sunflower growers soil test to determine the exact amount of fertilizer to apply, and the amount of nitrogen varies greatly with soil type, soil moisture level, yield goal cost, and residual levels of soil nitrogen. It has been noted that sunflower is considered to be drought tolerant, and there are several conjectures related to the supposed tolerance, and the most common is the plant's deep and aggressive root structure. Grower experience is that sunflower can survive extended dry condition better than other crops. The majority of sunflower is produced in a reduced tillage system, leaving the stalk stand and fields undisturbed. Over winter also provides an excellent food source for wildlife. During the growing season, sunflower fields are an important resource habitat for a number of bird species. The heavy canopy and larger leaves provide good protection for numerous species against predator. The researchers found twice as many non-black bird species using sunflower habit when compared to the crop. Sunflower processing plants, which include oilseed, confection, hulling, and bird food, are strategically located in the production area. all of the sunflower processing. Plants are energy efficient on juicy renewable energy source whenever possible. Some commercial sunflower growers plant their sunflowers directly from seed, while others transplant baby plants into the soil. 2 of tree large oilseed processing. Plants remove a portion of the hull prior to extracting the oil. This reduces the amount of energy required to remove the oil from tea seed. Oil is the main product of oilseed sunflower. In most cases, the oil is fully refined at the processing plant sites and shipped by rail to end users. In the food industry, there are many medicinal products in sunflower like sunflower oil, and it is good for high cholesterol and preventing heart disease. It is used for high blood pressure, eczema, dry mouth, dry skin, and many other conditions. But there is no good scientific evidence to support these uses. As is still case today, sunflower oil was used in cooking. The oil and pigments could also be used for various cosmetics applications such as dyes, and the stalks could be used in construction. The most popular variety of sunflowers used in growing competitions, American giant sunflower can grow up to 15 feet tall with faces about 1 foot wide. Due to their ever-bright nature, sunflowers serve as sources of inspiration. Their stem are chunky and sturdy to support the sunflower's heavy head. According to the Bible, sunflower symbolizes faith and adoration. For all that is, because of this, the sunflower is often regarded as a very spiritual flower. Therefore, a symbol of true faith and loyalty to something that is much bigger and brighter than themselves. Sunflower color range from cream to gold, yellow, orange, red, mahogany, and chocolate brown. There are even pink sunflowers. But if you see blue sunflower seeds for sale, be wary, there's a deep, dark red hybrid that some gardeners consider purple, but there aren't any blue sunflowers in nature. May you rise from the dirt and turn to the sunlight. The sunflower be the strongest, tallest, brightest bloom in the field. If you choose to reach for the sun, like the mighty sunflower, you will never have to live in the shadows of despair. Thank you for watching. Till next time. This is Madam LTV saying thank you always guys for supporting me.